Hi, I'm Chelsea Husum, your host of the Lip Service and Lashes podcast. I'm an entrepreneur, author, speaker, and mom of two. And I'm so tired of women not feeling like they can show up as fully expressed versions of themselves. So here, we're all about that unapologetically, because honestly, we don't have time not to. Literally because we're busy as F moms and entrepreneurs, but also figuratively because we don't know how much time we have on this planet and we want to make an impact now. But if we're doing this, we're making it real vibes only. So let's get inspired, laugh our asses off, quite possibly cry, and feel like you're sitting on the couch with your bestie and a glass of wine. I'm so happy you're here. Let's dive in. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Lip Service and Lashes podcast. I'm your host, Chelsea Husum. I'm so glad you're here. You guys, today I wanted to talk, it's just going to be a little shorty episode, but I wanted to talk about my upcoming retreat that I'm hosting in September of this year. And I've had so many people reach out and asking great questions and wanting all the info. So I figured I'd just do a little kind of short podcast episode about it, so that might answer any questions or give a little more of detail of kind of like what to expect, who's this for, all that stuff. So okay, this retreat is going to be September 19th through 21st this year, 2025, and it's up in Fraser/Winter Park, Colorado. They're really close to each other. So I rented this freaking amazing, big, beautiful, luxurious home. So the accommodations are stellar. Like, I'm so freaking excited. Like, I didn't even realize that this could be an option, but I found it. I was like, this must happen. This is where it needs to be, because just the vibe is gorgeous. And really, I picked September. I was really picky about that because I love fall. And while September, like mid-September, is like early-ish fall, right? Going up to the mountains, I really wanted the colors to be changing, it to be really beautiful and really nice fall weather. I definitely did not want to hold this in like October, November, December, really in October, it could be snowing, like blizzarding up in the mountains. And I just, for people's safety, did not want that. Trying to get up to the mountains. And then, I don't know, I didn't want people to get stuck up there, and just figured we can sit outside and be outside a little bit and enjoy the beautiful fall air and the colors. And so that's definitely was my goal. So I will say this is my second retreat that I have offered. The first one, many of you don't know, was in 2020. What a year. And I think it was February. I was like, I'm going to do a retreat. And it was also somewhere in the mountains in Colorado. It was 12 women. It sold out immediately. And, it was so I think it would have been like August, let's say. Well, we were still going to do it with COVID, but then there were really bad forest fires up kind of near this house that I had rented. And I live hours away from it, and we were walking outside of our house like in the morning to have coffee, and you could not breathe. The smoke was so thick and heavy, and I was like, this is disgusting. I was like, are we really going to be going outside to do yoga in masks and almost dying because we're just breathing this smoke, and it just wasn't safe. So I made that difficult decision to cancel that one. Women were like, I'm devastated. I'm sobbing. I needed this so bad. And I'm like, me too. Believe me. But it was just, I was like, okay, what else, God? Like, are you sending like a swarm of killer bees to us? Or, what else? Like, what else should we try to pull this off with? But I just felt that, yeah, it wasn't the right time. It wasn't going to be what it should be. So apparently I get the urge to do a retreat every 5 years. So here we are, 2025. But it's funny to me. Well, it's not funny. It's cool to me that 5 years of my personal growth and development and things I've done. Like 5 years ago, I hadn't written a book, hadn't started a podcast, hadn't been pursuing a speaking career to the level I am now. My network is completely different. I hadn't even started my construction business. I mean, there's so much that I've personally done in the last 5 years that now I have so much more value to offer. I know so many more people that are just freaking stellar rock stars that can offer value and, and things like that. And they're experts. So really, it's like, this one is going to be so much better. I mean, that one would have been cool too, but oh my God, this one I'm so freaking excited about. Like, I lay in bed and I cannot sleep. I'm like, oh my God, bring it on. Okay, so back to this retreat. There is only spots for 12 women, and I'm being very, very picky about who comes to this retreat. Like, who is it for? It's for driven, positive, kind, badass women. It's for women leaders. It's for women entrepreneurs, moms, women that are out like dreaming big and doing big things in the world. And maybe you are just getting started. Maybe you've been doing it a while. Or maybe you're working like just a typical job and you want to start a company, or you want to write a book, or you want to do this or that. It's literally, you just have to have big dreams on your heart and want to surround yourself with other freaking awesome powerhouse women that you now have a community with, and you can help each other. You can help connect each other. You can help support each other. All of that stuff. Because I'll be honest, there are sometimes when I feel really alone. Like, I feel like a lot of people out there like don't really get me, or they think I'm like maybe kind of crazy, which, let's be honest, I am. Hello. But they like think I'm crazy for like doing all these things, or that I can't sit still, or I'm doing too much, or this or that, or they don't just understand my nature. And so for the past probably 2 years, I have met so many other women that are like me and like actually get me. And oh my gosh, that is who I go to when somebody says some stupid shit to me, or somebody judges me, or somebody is like, just doesn't get it, or when I'm doubting myself, or when I'm procrastinating and I can't just go and do what I'm trying to do. So I want to offer that to other women, because my network is freaking phenomenal right now. And I have just so many women that are like me, that have similar hearts and dreams and want to serve and lead people. And so that's really what I want to offer in this community. And we will leave like, you adore these women and you have support forever, and they're cheering you on, the good times, the bad times, all of that. It's super, super important. So I really am going to be picky about like the energy of the women that come, the vibe. It's because if you have like a bad egg, it's just going to ruin it all. So 12 women, that's it. I've been talking to tons of people. They're like, yes, I'm just confirming a few things and I'm jumping in. So that's that. Okay. But I want you're going to arrive at this beautiful freaking house. And I don't want you to lift a finger all weekend. Like, we are having a private chef. She is going to do all meals, snacks, drinks throughout the day. Like, amazing. I am so excited. And it's a female business owner, super excited to support her. I'm not going to give away too much, because like, I need some, I can't tell everything, but we're going to be focusing a lot on maybe the things that hold you back. If it's, judgment from people, if it's negative self-talk, if it's things from your past, if like whatever, all of that, we're going to dive deep into that. I have an amazing girlfriend coming up doing a somatic breathwork healing, like not class, but experience, let's say, which is going to be amazing. We're also, we're going to be working on that stuff, but then we're also going to shift gears and be like, okay, let's cut the shit. Let's move past all this shit that's holding us back. Like, now let's freaking run. Let's go. What are we dreaming about? Let's get really clear on that, because that's hard sometimes. Get really clear on that. And then what are the next steps that we need to take? Who do we need to meet? What do we need to do? All of that. So we're really going to leave with concrete ideas, support from these women that are there, so that you can run and go like find the resources or people that you need, or make your little list like, okay, these are my next steps. Let's freaking go. And we're not doing this in a year. We're doing this like as soon as possible because we're all trying to make an impact now and none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. So if you have a call on your heart, like by you not doing it and putting it out in the world, you're making those people that need you suffer because you're taking too long and you're doubting yourself and you're procrastinating because you're trying to make it perfect. Okay. So I'm just going to say that. What else? There's going to be some exclusive gifts for everybody. Really excited about that. I have another friend coming to teach a kind of a workshop on, we're still nailing down, but she's like an expert in branding. She is going to be doing videography and photography of it. And you guys can use the pictures and videos like however you want for your brand or whatever. So you'll have that. And she's going to be doing a workshop on, like I said, we're still nailing it down, but she is an expert in social media branding, all kinds of stuff. So she and I are still chatting because she has so many options. I'm like, ooh, I need to actually decide what I want I want you to like give these ladies. What else? It's just going to be really amazing. And I have, besides those few workshops of other people coming, like I'm going to be building it out. We're going to have some alone time because I know that's needed. Hello, I love alone time. And I just need to, like when I'm at somewhere like a retreat or a conference or something, it's a lot of energy you're putting out and it's exciting, but then I always need to just pull back a little and have some alone time to just decompress and actually like digest it all. So I'm going to be offering that to you guys too. It's just fantastic. And so, if you have any questions, about anything, like don't feel that any question is stupid. Please reach out to me on Instagram. If you have my email, whatever, reach out to me and ask. Like if you are curious about it, you are feeling this call for a reason. So please reach out and ask any questions. I will say, things that come up. First of all, like, oh, if you're doubting it or you want to go, but you're like, well, it's too much. It costs too much. Yeah, it's an investment. It doesn't cost $5, guys. Because the biggest the most badass, bold women that I know invest in themselves. Like I heavily invest in myself and my life has changed drastically in 2 years by doing that. And I know the power in it when you got skin in the game. So it is an investment, but like, what's it costing you from not just going towards what you want to do? You're wasting time, you're wasting energy. It's taking way longer when you could just invest in yourself and really have us help you collapse the timeline to move forward towards what you really want to be doing with your life. So there's that. Number 2, I can't get time away. If you're really scrappy, I get it. Like if you have kids, maybe you're a single parent, there's all kinds of things that could technically come up. But if you really feel the call to be there, you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure out a way to take these 2.5 days for yourself and actually do something for yourself for once because you deserve it and you need it. So, I get we all have these excuses or things that can come up, but I have been to smaller retreats. I've been to bigger conferences. Like I see the value in it and I know how you grow exponentially when you do that. So, hopefully I'm probably forgetting stuff, but it's going to be badass, amazing, you guys. I'm so freaking excited. So reach out to me with questions, or if you're in, be like, I'm ready. Like I said, I'm being very picky about who will be there. So if you and like a really good friend of yours, you have good vibes and you know me, I swear I'm ridiculous. I'm inappropriate. I'm whatever. I'm just a hot mess. And you're like me, be like, yes, I think we will vibe wonderfully at this retreat. So reach out and always remember, no BS, just real vibes. I hope to see you 12 badass women that I'm calling in to be at this freaking awesome retreat. I will see you soon. And thanks for listening. If you loved the episode, share it on Instagram and tag me so I can say thank you and meet you. Or share it with a girlfriend who would love this too. Always remember, no BS, just real vibes. See you next time on Lip Service and Lashes.